So this is my setup for this evening. Antenna, all the elements and radials. Got some cheap RG58 with me, but I bought some Airborne 5. It's very light, very light. Trouble is I've not done the plugs for it. But I do have them with me. And a gas soldering iron. So, standard camping tackle. So I've got a small tarp set up on a walking pole. A bivvy from a company called Outkit. It's just single skin, breathable, like a giant waterproof jacket sort of thing. Down sleeping bag. It's February and the sky's completely clear, so I think it's going to get quite cold tonight. We'll do a quick walk and then set the antenna up before it gets dark. And I also need a coffee. Oh crikey, that's a bit claustrophobic. Oh. Yeah. Not used to that, never slept in a bivvy before. That is pretty tight to your face. I'll see how I get on with that. The Nipex side cutters for adjusting your stove. It's all very posh here. Typical. I could have predicted that. Ran out of fuel before it's brewed. Right, let's solder up some coax. Waiting for the iron to warm up. Well, this is a first. I can't say I've ever soldered whilst camping before. It's cracking, it's hot already. Portasol, cracking little cracking little iron. It's not going anywhere. Oh, difficult. There you go, BNC. Right, now the PL. This one wants 20 mil. I think this is going to want the slits too. this is difficult. Done. There you go. Field soldered coax. Perfect. Right, set the stick up. I won't film plugging the radials in, that's a bit boring.
Yeah, you don't even have to worry about turning the beam in there. You're 5'9" plus 10 here. You're absolutely booming into the west coast.
That's the west coast of Canada, though.
Better go back and fix that.
Excellent. No, it doesn't work. If you set the minute, the time on Windows and set the minute, say it's like somewhere around 17:16, which it is at the minute, or it was. So I go ahead and set it to 15:17 and think, oh, when the GPS hits 15:17 exactly, I'll press the go button and it'll reset the seconds. But it doesn't reset the seconds, it just keeps the seconds ticking exactly as they were. So it's kind of useless for syncing up your time. So I'm pretty much buggered for digimodes unless I can find a Wi-Fi signal. I suppose I could try the local pub. I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, have you got Wi-Fi? I miss Facebook. So I just need to sync my clock. Ah well, don't think it'll be FT8 today.
Okay, I believe no, I thought I had it. Oh yeah, Delta Fox 9, I think Lima Whiskey. Delta Fox 9, Lima Whiskey, roger?
That guy's in Pennsylvania. He said right on the border between New York and New Jersey.
Thank you for the call.
It's clear as anything. Brilliant up here.
Up a little bit from before. 5454 here in Pennsylvania.
Morning. So weather's turned a bit shite. At least it's not raining, it's just windy. So it was a beautiful night though. I quite like this bivvy. Just led with it open for hours just watching the stars, and I saw the biggest meteor I've ever seen in my life. It had a huge, really fat tail on it. And I don't know if I was imagining it, but I swear, I mean I had the radio on, and I swear I heard it fizzle at the same time I saw it. I was wondering, could have that been a bit of QRN off the plasma trail? Or I could just imagine the fizzle. Who knows? So yeah, coffee. Oh, I had the antenna came down in the night as well with the wind. I think one of the tent pegs pulled out of the ground because I was lazy and didn't put it in enough. It's still fully, the pole's still fully extended.
That's the culprit. The wind beat it. So, not the antenna's fault. It's Nathan's. Right, change of plan. The bivvy is a bit of a fair weather thing, or an extreme. If you're going up in the hills and you don't mind being uncomfortable, it's brilliant. Keep you dry, but when you're down in the low levels and the wind picks up and you're trying to do something like mess about with a radio, a tent is better. I drove out of the valley and got a slight bit of mobile phone signal, so I tethered my tablet, synced the Windows clock. Hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of digi later if it doesn't lose a couple of seconds in the meantime. There really needs to be a way to sync it up remote, sync the Windows time off the GPS time. That would be ideal. So the IC705's got GPS in it. I don't think it offers an NMEA feed out of the USB though. That's the only downside to it. Because that would be ideal. Just plug the IC705 in, have an application that grabs the NMEA data, updates your Windows time, off you go. No internet required. Oh, bit of a cock up on the coax. The BNC side's not. There's a bit of a loose connection, I think, with the ground. So I'm going to need to redo that. I'm going to wait till I'm back at home. Yeah, field soldering operations in the mud. It's not ideal. And I don't have a solder sucker with me to desolder it. And, yeah, so it'll be a problem. It's working fine on RX, but I'm not sure I trust transmitting through it. So, anyway, welcome to my shack. Oh, this is very pleasant. I don't know if you can see, there's a car going along there. That leads up to Honister Pass, which is the only pass in the lakes I've not actually driven. The car I've got doesn't like roads like that, it's too low to the ground. But when the weather improves a little bit, I'll get the motorbike out. I'll do a bit of motorbike camping. Only downside to that is like security. Like if you've got to put the bike somewhere, you know, it weighs like 100 kilos. So if you want to chuck it in a van, it's not a problem. So yeah, ideally I need to find somewhere I can ride the bike to and put it next to the tent. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, possibly 11, 12 fallen trees. So if you're out in the wind and one comes down on you, you're not going to wake up again. So yeah, top tip, avoid woodlands when it's windy. Just when I thought everything was going to plan, and I've redeemed the situation. I think, yes, I picked up the wrong plug. So no 10 watts for me. Although this battery pack is charged-ish, so that should keep it going on QRP. 5 watts for a little while. 20 quid from Asda, 15 amp hours. Not bad, eh? Although it's from China, so it's Chinese 15 amp hours. Oh, on the coax situation, that's the Airborne 5 with the lovely Messi and Poloni plugs. Do you know, I don't know if the dodgy outer connection is because that's not tightened up. I need 2 11mm spanners, which I don't have with me, and I'm not using pliers and munging up that lovely plug, so I'll give it a go when I get back. But if that doesn't work, I'm just going to have to chop a bit off and redo it. So in the meantime I've got some crappy RG58 which is BNC at both ends with an adapter on it and some temporary electrical tape to keep the water out. That's obviously the antenna end and radio end. So I've put an extra guy into windward. So the wind's coming this way. I've got this guy line and an extra one. The two at the back aren't doing an awful lot. It's quite a bend on her though. I think the SWR is going to be drifting all over the place. Still, let's see what it's like.
John, wasn't it? 5 and 9, right on the nail. That's no exaggeration, John. And you're 5 and 9 into sugar 54. You did give me my book number before. I wrote it down and I can't find it, but I'm sure you'll find it, John.
40 seems to be doing all right.
Yes, okay.
Many thanks for the call. 73 and 44, QOZ.
Golf Zero Delta Juliet Mike.
Golf for 0, Delta Juliet Mike, 5 and 9 plus, Roger.
5 and 9 also, thank you.
Thank you, 73, 44, QOZ.
I'm very happy. 5 watts I got into him. Straight away as well. So it was Mike 0 Papa Alpha India portable in Skipperstone. Not sure where Skipperstone is and I don't have the internet, so that'll have to wait. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits with that though. 5 watts, internal battery, within 5 minutes of putting the antenna up. Oh dear. And just in time because the rain started. One mild concern is I'm slightly in the fall path if those two guy lines give up. Yeah. Oh, it's not that heavy. I'm sure the tent will stop it whacking me on the head. I'll tell you what though, it's giving it a bit of that in the wind. I might be in the landing zone if it comes down. Lovely weather. I'm definitely glad I'm in the tent today and not that bivvy bag. Yeah, so it's a bit rough outside. The antenna seems to be holding up. The tent's getting a right kicking. I'm filming on the phone because the GoPro's gone flat, so I'm trying to get a bit of charge out of that now on the power bank, but that's getting pretty low. And then hopefully the tablet, which is fully charged, has got that'll keep the icon topped up most of the evening, I think, while I play Digimodes. I'll probably get about 4 hours out of that, I hope. We'll see. We'll see, that's if the antenna lasts. Not sure what to do for my dinner actually, because I can't really have the vestibule open to cook. And the thing with a meths burner is it can be when it gets a bit of a blow, it can be a bit unpredictable where the flame goes, which is, you know, unpredictable flames in a tent. They're not ideal. So yeah, dramas. But all good fun, all good fun. We'll see what happens later then. Still pretty windy, it's calmed down a little bit. There's an occasional terrible gust. But I've got the tablet running with JS8 call. Still got issues with the clock sync on the tablet, so not good. I got a heartbeat call out and then tried sending a message, but it's not working. Again, I think it's down to the clock, but not a lot I can do about that. Definitely need some sort of GPS syncing in it.
Windows is a bit crap, isn't it? I'll have a scan around on 40. The trouble is with the bands, right, like 40 metres at this time of night, I'm in the skip zone of everyone who speaks English. 20 metres is gone dead already. Well, there's still a little bit of activity at the moment. Last time I looked, about 15 minutes ago. And the only band that's active and people having conversations is 80. And I've not got a setup for that, so I'm definitely going to have to rig up an 80 metre element, whether it's loaded or just an inverted L or something. I've got some SOTA beams, lightweight wire, so I think I'll give that a go next time. I'm trying some freeze dry food, pasta bolognese. I don't know how that's going to be. I actually tried a few a while back. There was a company called Mountain House. I think it's still around. Like all of them though, they're horrifically expensive. But I got given a load as part of a graphic design project. And they were really tasty. I really enjoyed them. But you know, there's something like £6 on a meal. So I'd like to look for alternatives usually when I can. But trying to keep pack space down, you know, your only real option is to boil water really. So that's nice and small. I've got this pan set with me, but that's only because I came in the car. You know, if you're backpacking, it takes up too much room in the backpack. So this is my cooking setup, and it all fits into that portable shack kitchen area. Yeah, it's getting pretty violent out there. Occasionally the tent just gets absolutely battered, and all the fabric starts making a complete racket. It's all the guy lines are out, all the pegs are in. Hopefully it'll survive. Just listening to oh, I'm about to run out of space. I'll try on my phone camera. So yeah, it's pretty horrific weather out there. The tent's getting shaken around like mad. But I'm just listening to Golf Bravo 80 LAN, a special event station to commemorate the 80th anniversary since the first sortie of the Lancaster. Yeah, these gusts are quite interesting. You can hear them hit the trees further up the valley before they hit me. So as soon as you hear the trees rattling, you know that a few seconds later you're going to get absolutely walloped. So, but the antenna still seems to be up. It's doing fine. It's bending a lot. But I'm not going outside now. It's just not pleasant weather out there. What will be, will be. Look at the state of that radar. Kind of a worrying sign when you've got over the horizon radar going, when we've got the current statements that have been made recently. Still, I don't think we're going to be seeing any ICBMs. Well, I'm not having much luck here. Let's go back to 20. Something's happened to the 20 metre element. I don't know if you can see that screen. Keep your eye on the SWR. 2 Echo 0. No, we're not transmitting like that. 40 seems okay. I'll give 40 a go. If I can't get anything on that, back to listening to Top Band. Yeah, I've learned quite a few things on this trip. Power requirements, so far it's mostly been receive. I've done alright off that 15 amp hour battery pack, as long as I'm willing to only do 5 watts on the transmit. I do need some way of charging up like the camera and my phone. So yeah, things to investigate. Oh, also digital modes are just a pain in the backside when you're out camping, especially when there's no internet. I had a quick look at the antenna. I was expecting the stop-and-op method of holding the 20-meter element on the bungee. I was expecting that to have dropped off, to be honest, but no, it's fine. What had happened is the 17 and the 20 had twisted themselves together. So I untwisted it, and let's have a look on 20. SWR now. CQ, 2 Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India, portable. Not bad, considering it's flapping everywhere. So I was scanning around 40, there was a guy calling CQ, I thought, what the heck? He was in Spain, very strong. And then this happened. Giving it a go, 40 meters.
Ciao, buonanotte, 73. 73, QRZ40, calling CQ on 14 years from Echo, Bravo 1 Delta, Juliet. Echo, Bravo 1 Delta, Juliet, calling CQ on 14 years from Echo, Bravo 1 Delta, Juliet.
2 Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India, portable.
2 Echo 0 portable, 2 Echo 0 portable, give me the call.
Yes! 2 Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India, portable. You're 5 and 9, the name here is Nathan. November Alpha Tango Hotel Alpha November, over.
Report, my name is Alex, Alpha Lima Echo 3, and I'm located in La Coruña on the Atlantic coast of Spain, roger.
Oh no!
You're 5 by 7, 57 QSV, over.
Excellent. The name is Nathan. Yeah, I'm in a tent in the northwest of England, in the English Lake District, and it's very windy at the moment. I'm on 5 watts with an IC705 and a vertical fan dipole, the DX Commander Expedition antenna, and I'm surprised it's still up given the wind. Over.
Roger, QSL, nice to meet you, and congratulations for your setup on QRP and protocols. With a mobile antenna and low power, you're doing a very great job. With a very low power, you're doing excellent job. CQ calling.
Yay! That made my day. 5 watts. 5 watts. Well done, DX Commander. Thank you, Callum. That's not bad, is it? Down to Spain. 5 watts. The antenna's bending like something that bends a lot. Oh wow, yeah. Excellent. Voice is the way forward. SSB is. I have nothing but trouble with digimodes. Right. 2200, time for bed, I think. Ah. It came down. Doesn't seem to have been the, well, it wasn't the antenna's fault. All the guy lines are still attached, including my extra one, and the tent pegs are still in. So I guess the loops, it's gone slack at some point, and the loop's ridden over the top, and then that was the end of that. So the solution there, extra turnaround. All good, no damage. So a quick brew, pack up, and go home. I'm out of battery. I've got no storage space left on the devices. Yeah, at least the wind stopped, well, calmed. There we go, all packed away. That's the spreader plates and all the elements and radials in a 1 litre dry bag. perfect for this sort of thing.
Oh Jesus, don't go both sides of me.